What's up guys, it's me Jeremy, and today I want to have another item discussion, and that is why Spirit of the Elder Lizard is overpowered in the current meta. There are actually quite a few reasons for this. The first is that it simply has very strong stats. For those that don't know, the item gives 45 AD, 14 health regen, 7 mana regen, and 10% CDR, as well as increasing damage dealt to monsters by 25% and making it so that your basic attacks and spells that do not inflict damage over time deal 6 to 40 bonus true damage, scaling with level of course, over 3 seconds on hit. The AD is actually a very decent amount, while the large amount of health regen can actually be considered as a very decent replacement to Vampiric Scepter, because unlike hitting creeps with lifesteal, you cannot be zoned out from health regen. Not to mention that the CDR and mana regen allow for increased poke in lane. These stats are so ridiculously cost efficient, it's absurd. A BF sword costs 1550 gold and gives the same 45 AD. Compare that to this item, you get all the stats and passives, except for the AD of course, for only 450 gold. According to the LoL wiki, this item's stats, not including the passives, are worth 3046 gold. Add the passives in and this item is worth upwards of 3500 gold roughly, but still only costs 2000. That is absolutely outstanding. 2000 gold is very cheap for a solid damage item, which allows us to excel on champions that have a very strong mid game, such as Ezreal. I've also seen it bought on carry junglers of course, such as Hecarim and Lee Sin, as well as other top laners. And although not every champion can necessarily buy this item, you can finish it really fast because it has a phenomenal build path. Whether you are starting longsword on an 80 carrier bruiser or hunter's machete on a jungler, this item builds from an amazing array of starting items, making it extremely easy to get, as you can just purchase multiple parts on each of your backs until you have the full item, which can often be at around 10 minutes or earlier if you are farming well, since the item is so cheap. And the last thing that makes this item amazing is that its passives are actually fairly strong. What item in the game other than this can allow you to do true damage to an opponent? True damage is such a strong concept because it has no counter mechanics other than a shield or heal, which are actually counter mechanics to any damage, meaning that your opponent has to tank through the full damage somehow. And even though the true damage passive is a little weak, it's extremely reliable because it's true damage and can even give you a decent edge in fights. Also, the other passive shouldn't go unnoticed. It's phenomenal on a jungler and decent on laners, and this passive will make farming very easy, as opposed to another AD item. Overall, this item is extremely cost efficient, has very solid stats, and a phenomenal build path, and also has very solid passives, and should definitely be bought on champions that can benefit from it, and is overpowered right now in the current meta. So, that's it for my explanation of why Spirit of the Elder Lizard is overpowered. I'd love it if you could support me with a like or some feedback in the comments, and if you have any questions, I would love to see you in the comments too. Please subscribe for more awesome content in the future if you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.